Welcome to Personal Injury Marketing Minute.
Welcome to the Personal Injury Marketing Minute, where we quickly cover the hot topics in the legal marketing world. I'm your host, Lindsey Busfield, the Vice President and Partner over at Optimize My Firm. Today, I'm joined by Raquel Gomes, co-founder and CEO of Stafi, a company that helps law firm owners scale their practices by integrating trained remote support staff into their operations. Raquel joined us last year, and we are excited to have her back on the show to get some hype going for the upcoming PILMMA conference in May and just get caught up on what is up at Stafi. So thank you so much, Raquel, for coming back and joining us today.
Hey, yes, super excited. More excited for PILMMA coming up.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's going to be our third or fourth year going, and it's going to be my first time presenting. So I'm so excited to be taking the stage along with you there. So for those who didn't listen to our episode last time, give us a quick overview of what Stafi is and how you support personal injury attorneys.
We really help personal injury law firms grow and scale while being able to enjoy the success you're building. Because what happens is the more successful we get, the busier we tend to get. And we are linked to our business in a way that many times is not the healthiest way. And that's what we want to change. We want to ensure that the more successful you're getting, you are really stepping into that true CEO role, and you're delegating everything else. Because you see, as founders and CEOs, we should be focusing primarily in our area of genius, right? But doesn't mean that everything we do, because we have a lot of things in our zone of genius, but doesn't mean that everything that is in our zone of genius we should be doing. So my presentation is going to be really a reflection into what success really is and how the definition of success changes for us throughout our lives, right? What was success for me when I was 18 years old, and what success meant when I was 20 and 30 and early 40s. I mean, still my early 40s. Well, hitting my mid 40s.
It goes quickly, doesn't it?
I know, I lose count. But it constantly changes, and how important it is for us to reflect into why is it that we started our businesses in first place, and what the success looks like for us right now. Is it looking like how I want it to look like, or does it need to change? And what things I need to implement in my business to get to feel truly successful? And that's a reflection that I'm going to guide you through in a journey during my presentation. It's going to be a very reflective moment and deep moment that I want us all to go into this journey together. And yeah, I feel like as a CEO, and founder, I've learned so much. There's so much personal development that goes into being a founder, by experience as well. And I've redefined success so many times, and learning to delegate more and more is really key, right? So, running a personal injury law firm is very intense. There's a lot of things that they're focusing on, and really to get a successful business and to be able to step into the CEO comes down to usually having the right processes, having the right people. I'm going to be covering the people portion of the puzzle and how to get that successfully into your business. Don't want to reveal too much more, but that's pretty much it. We need to learn, and I'm going to go through a lot of my personal journey into how it's been somewhat painful at points of my career to delegate, but the working through it and being able to work on myself and being able to step up and delegate things that felt good for me to do, that felt natural talents for me. Even those you need to give away at some point, depending on your growth, and how that has impacted my business as well.
Well, and that it's an art to delegate, and it is so challenging to let go of these processes, especially as founders, where we have this vision of our companies and we have a vision of how we want things done, and it's our machine, and we know how each of the pieces and parts fit together. So it's really terrifying at times to let go of that control, but it's so important to do because of those success metrics and how that changes over the years. Because success in my 20s was different than success in my 30s, and going into my 40s, it's going to change with every milestone that I hit with the development of my business, as it is for every business out there. So when you're speaking to people, you're going to be talking to them at different parts of their journey. So I think that the PILMMA audience here, with as diverse as it is, with as attorneys are going into PILMMA wanting to get different things out, it's really going to be an insightful presentation. So I'm very much looking forward to hearing you speak there. And it's going to be great. So tell me, with your experience with PILMMA, what have been your favorite parts of PILMMA, and what are you most looking forward to this year?
Really, the relationships that we build as we continue going to these different events, and being able to really truly step into different law firms and seeing the results that our services have been, help them achieve. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the friends that I've built throughout the years. This is actually, it feels, I don't know, time is going by so fast right now that I feel like 1 year feels like 5 years. But last year was our first PILMMA. Then we went to, I spoke, and then we went to AI for PI. I spoke, and I felt that we saw some of the same law firms, and it was great. And continuing to do that. Also, the entire PILMMA team, Ken is awesome. Gracie, love seeing them. Seeing you again, it'll be fantastic. It's really the people that makes the difference. And what I'm looking for is the people, but also being there and learning so much of each one of brilliant speakers like yourself. It's what drives me and what I'm looking forward the most.
And you're spot on with that. The personal injury law community is, it's somewhat big, but it's also very small, relatively speaking. You see a lot of the same faces over and over again, and we get to learn from each other, both, the legal community, but as well as those of us who support the legal community and help them grow and reach their success. So I love meeting people like you, having you on the show. I'm so looking forward to seeing the other attorneys out there, and we'll be seeing you there soon. So thank you again for coming back on. And that is going to be it for this short episode of the Personal Injury Marketing Minute. And if you would like, please like and subscribe so that you don't miss the upcoming series on the PILMMA presenters who will be joining us in May of this year in San Antonio.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a review in the comments.